Hi, it's Miss Amanda from the Allen County Library and welcome to K Ready. Today we're talking about Halloween shapes and especially with the pumpkin. So this is the time of the year when we get to get our pumpkins and carve faces into them, making them jack-o'-lanterns. And a lot of times, especially the older pumpkins that I remember carving as a child, we use very basic shapes like triangles, circles, rectangles, and things like that. So today, you're going to create your very own jack-o'-lantern using basic shapes here in this envelope that is part of your craft kit. So make sure to stop by the library this week to get your craft kit with your orange pumpkin, a simple worksheet to go along with your pumpkin to answer some basic questions, and an envelope with some shapes. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is open your envelope and let's just see if you can identify the shapes in your envelope. I have a black rectangle. I have a black circle. And there are two black triangles. So triangles are three-sided shapes that also have 3 points. Circles is one round line that meets. There's no edges, there's no corners. A rectangle has two sides that are opposite or that are congruent. That means they are the same. So these two sides will be the same length and these two sides will be the same length. Rectangles also have 90-degree angles at each corner. So with these 4 pieces, we're going to create a jack-o'-lantern today. First, I think it's good to go ahead and get this part finished. I forgot to put this on your craft bag. Make sure that you have a stick of glue with you this week for your project. So flip your pumpkin over and put glue all over the back side of your pumpkin. And we're going to glue this in the middle of this square on your worksheet to secure it, so that we can finish our jack-o'-lantern and then we can answer some questions. All right, it's secure and we're going to start with the eyes. So pick up your 2 triangles and we'll place them where you think the eyes should go. I'm going to put mine here at the top, and they can be angled, they can be straight, they can be whatever you want them to be. You may want your triangle points to be pointed down with the flat side up. Whatever you want is fine. The circle is going to be the nose, so that will go below the eyes, and the rectangle will be at the bottom, and that's going to make his mouth. So if you want to go ahead and secure these, that is great. You'll just pick up each piece, put a dab of glue, and secure it to your pumpkin to make a jack-o'-lantern. We made jack-o'-lanterns this past weekend with my kiddos. I've got a stepson and a baby, and I have lots of nieces. And so they all came down to our house on Sunday, and we had all kinds of pumpkins. We gave them safe tools to use to carve out their jack-o'-lanterns, and I'll share some of those with you at the end of this video. There's my jack-o'-lantern. Now, we've got some questions here at the bottom that are really simple. So parents, help your child read these questions and then see if your children can answer the questions based on the jack-o'-lantern that they've just made. This question says, well, first let's read the instructions. That's important. Read each question and answer. How many triangles are on your pumpkin? So how many triangles do you see? And then answer that accordingly. I see 1, 2 triangles. So you can write the number 2, or you can spell out the word 2. How many circles are on your pumpkin? There's 1 for the nose, right? Right here. So we can write the number 1, or we can write out the letters that spell 1, O-N-E. Our third question says, how many rectangles are on your pumpkin? There's 1 again, right? 1 for the mouth. So that will be the same as that second question. The number 1 or spell out the word 1. We have one final instruction at the bottom. Using crayons or markers, draw a heart, a diamond, and a square around your pumpkin. So this extends the activity to see what shapes your children know and can draw on their own. So the first one it gives us is draw a heart. So I'll put a heart up here at the top. There's my heart. And then it says draw a diamond. A diamond is kind of like a squished square. It looks like a kite. And last but not least, draw a square. We'll put a square down here at the bottom. If your children want to extend this further and draw other shapes, that would be wonderful. There's lots of space here, or they can finish it on the back. So that's our project this week. We hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure to stop by the library and pick up your special Halloween K-Ready kit this week. We'll end our program today with a song. So show me 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little pumpkins sitting on the gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one said, "There are witches in the air." The third one said, "But we don't care." The fourth one said, "Let's roll and roll and roll." And the fifth one said, "We're gonna have some fun." Ooh went the wind and out went the lights, and the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. Thank you so much for coming this week. We will see you next Tuesday for another edition of K-Ready. Goodbye.